these quick. And this is all about like remote workforce, right? So, and here's one benefit of COVID-19 is Microsoft like really pushed a lot of this functionality really fast. And a lot of it has to do with capabilities that are available in Zoom that were not available in Teams. And now all of a sudden they're in Teams, right? Because Microsoft's competing. So it's good, right? So first off, background effects. We can blur backgrounds, of course, if you guys haven't figured that out. We can now also upload and use custom backgrounds. iOS on Apple phone or on iPhones, you guys now have blur capabilities on the iOS. And now we have a 9 webcam view versus just the classic 4. Guests in lobby.
And that's going up too.
Yeah.
Continue to go up.
And what's nice about it too is even if you exceed the 9, you will still get videos of the thumbnails across the bottom, where before it just like switched you over to like an icon.
Yeah.
Raising of hand capability has been added. This is really, really big, especially for organizations that if you have a few hundred people and you're doing a cast across the entire organization, you can't have people talking without raising their hands. This was one major pitfall that Teams had that I think Zoom had. And of course, now we have raising hands. We can in meetings on behalf of everyone. Live captions, which is super fun. It will literally dictate what is being said. We've tried a lot of curse words. Eric Bynes has a really bad mouth, and it by default did not say the bad words that he says on a regular basis. So that was really good. Don't tell us, kids. All right. We can download the attendees list off of the meeting, and then also we can set up an announcement when people join and or leave a call. And there's some even additional configs that I've even mentioned on here. Like for instance, people outside your organization have to wait in the waiting room. You can turn that on and those kind of things. But we're trying to keep this sweet and quick. Few updates. Actually, I think that's on the other side. But 250 people within a Teams meeting is now allowed. If we look at Teams live events, which is slightly different. If you want more details, we can give you that. But you're up to 20,000 attendees. 50 events at the same time, and a broadcast that lasts up to 16 hours is allowed. Because that happens all the time. All right, other capabilities, channel cross-post editing. So this is a new functionality that we talked about in our last tech update, where you could do a post across multiple teams and multiple channels. You can now edit that post, and it will propagate across those published areas. I mentioned this increase to 250. Team analytics. So you can actually go to a team if you're the owner and actually view analytics around that team. How often meetings are happening, chats, involvements, posts, that kind of stuff. New Yammer app, I mentioned that already. And a few highlighted items on the Teams admin panel would be a policy around user profiles, where we can actually, Teams will honor the profile settings and users can't change their profile photo in Teams if it's already been established somewhere else. The admin center of Teams has new insights around meetings, and usage, as well as other dashboard analytic data around just meetings in general. So, Rob, anything you would add on the Teams front?
You don't have to do anything to get them. The Teams client will auto update, and don't go looking to try to download it, blah, blah, blah. It'll auto update. These features should just show up and light up.
Yeah, the beauty of the cloud, right? It's like one day you're like, oh,
new stuff.
There's a little hand there. Now I can raise my hand. So if it's not coming, it should be rolling out. All the features, by the way, all those features are rolling out. So if you don't have them, I've been really careful not to talk about future things because Microsoft often pushes out deadlines. Those are all things that you should be getting if you haven't gotten them already.